Take two. So I sent Peggy the invite, so hopefully she can hop on this time. Um, Peggy, if you are watching, message me if you got the invite, if you didn't get the invite, and I'll go back to the drawing board. But hopefully, take two will work. I was trying to do it on my computer, but I couldn't find the invite button on my computer. So I have invited her now. And let's see if she gets the. Like, man, if this doesn't show you, like, you can do this from anywhere. I don't know what does. Okay, she's trying. Peggy, if you're watching it and it's not giving you the option, if you just comment on it, I can bring you through the video that way too. Hi, Patty. Wow. While we're waiting on Miss Beautiful Peggy, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It's rainy here. It's been really nice this week though. It's been like in the 70s. We've been going to the park and taking the kids to go for walks. Yeah, thank you, Patty. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Yes, it is my birthday. I'm 31, and like I've never been so excited to look at people and tell them that I'm 31 because it's such a conversation starter. Like I still get ID'd when I buy wine at the grocery store. It's amazing. Like that Thrive life for real. Um, all right, hey, I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Let me message her and tell her to comment. Let's see if she gets it that way. Oh, hi, Kathy. So Kathy's on here. There's Peggy. Let's see. Why is it not giving me the option? Okay, this is weird. Like, Patty or Kathy, if y'all are watching and you know what we're doing wrong, please let us know. It's even letting me bring Brenda on. Like, what? Everyone but Peggy. That's great. Okay, let me see if there's. Peggy, are you watching it? Because it's not showing that you're watching it. I saw your comment. I don't want to ban you. That's not fun. Maybe it's you have to be on your phone. Peggy, if you're not on your phone, try to hop on your phone. Maybe, yeah, we already tried to stop and redo, Patty. This is take two. I deleted the first one, so I'm just gonna let it roll. Y'all know me. I ain't scared. She's trying on her phone really quick, so maybe that'll work. There we go. Okay, here comes Peggy. Okay, Link. This is not funny. Send invite. Okay. All right, Peggy, I just sent you the invite. It looks like our phones are working better than our computers, so see if that is showing adding. Hi, Jessica. Got so many friends hopping on here, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope maybe it's warmer where you're at, Jessica. I know we were talking a couple weeks ago about it being so cold over there. I'm in North Georgia for those of you that don't know me or that are new to me. And so it's been like 70 degrees the past couple of weeks, which is great. But as like a true person from Georgia, I know not to get excited about that because next week it looks like it's actually supposed to be snowing. Okay, let me see. All right, where in the world? All right, Peggy, I approved you and I sent you the invite and it says adding. I hear you. I see you. Yes, yes. That's what happens when you don't give up.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I can see your beautiful face, so that's perfect.
You're
So we're
too
not side
kind,
by
believe
side,
me.
but
That is weird.
girl, it's okay.
Right.
It's just part of it.
It is. We are here. It's great to see you.
Good to see you, Peggy.
Hi, Kathy.
So I'll let me kick this off really quick. Everybody, this is my beautiful friend Peggy. I love her so very much. When I went to Thrivepalooza 2 years ago in Texas, like this is the mama bear that would call me every couple of hours because I was driving by myself, and she was, "Where are you at? You're not stopping anywhere that's not public places." Like this woman right here is one of my greatest friends, and it is such an honor to have you do a live with me because Peggy, I think the world of you. And Peggy's story is not like my story. She was not a day one thriver, and she really had to persevere and push forward, and her strength and her endurance and just who she is as a person, y'all, is like, man, I wish you knew her like I knew her because you would instantly love her too. So with that being said, Peggy, I'm gonna let you take it away and share your Thrive experience with us.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And I feel the same way about you. And by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Today's Megan's birthday. So be sure and reach out and wish her a happy birthday. Like Megan said, my story's different than most. I was not a day one thriver, which makes me a little bit angry at my husband because he was. We both started on the same day, and we're driving down the road. He didn't really even want to. He just did it because I made him. But we're driving down the road, and he starts pushing on his tummy, and he says, "Oh, I think my digestion's working better." And so I just looked at him and went, because I didn't feel a thing on day one. I didn't feel a thing on day two. And to be honest, I did not feel a whole lot of things until day 40. I did notice right away how easy it was. I did initially lose 2 pounds pretty quickly. I did notice that I didn't finish my plate when I went out to eat. I took half of it home, and I was able to say no to Dr. Pepper. Megan, I didn't tell you this. How many ounces of Dr. Pepper a day do you think would be considered excessive?
You don't want to ask me that. I love Dr. Pepper.
Well, what do you think is too much?
Let's just say 2 liters.
Well, how many ounces is that?
I don't know.
Well, I was drinking every day over 100 ounces of Dr. Pepper a day. I would start the day with a can of Dr. Pepper. I would start at most people's favorite drink stop and get a 44-ounce Dr. Pepper. I would get another one at my break time, and I would have at least 2 more cans before I went to bed. And can you believe I was still exhausted? I was still tired. I slept horribly. I've always had trouble sleeping. And there was a period of time when I was on medication to help me sleep. But my doctor took it away from me because that kind of medication is just proving not to be healthy. And so here I was, not sleeping, tired, drinking over 100 ounces of Dr. Pepper a day. And I had to set 3 alarms every morning to make it to work. Each alarm had 3 snoozes. So when the third snooze on the third alarm, which was across the room, went off. That was, get your fanny out of bed, you're gonna be late. So that was me before. An emotional eater. I drink when I'm happy. I drink when I'm sad. I eat when I drink. I eat when I'm bored. I have just always been an emotional eater. So those are some of the places where I was before I came. I hated and I dreaded two things. I hated the mirror and I hated the camera. Growing up in a Christian home, I've always been taught I am beautifully and wonderfully made, and I just down deep didn't believe it. Well, tomorrow is my first day of retirement, by the way. Yay! And I had a parent walk in and say he had something he wanted me to try. Would I try it? How do you say no? You know, there it is. How do you say no? And so I took it. And then every day he would come up to my room and say, have you tried that sample yet? No, not yet. Have you tried that sample yet? No, not yet. So I finally decided I'm going to have to try it or he's never going to leave me alone. And so I did. And then came the weight, you know. I watch all the time, all these people who notice all these huge differences so quickly. My husband being one of them. And I was so disappointed. It just didn't happen for me. I'm trying to make sure that I have everything down here. When you hate yourself, you hate the way you look, you think you're ugly, you know you're fat, you know you don't look good in your clothes, what do? Especially in the summertime. And by golly, look at this. These are my ankles before Thrive. How do you hide in your clothes in the summertime when you have ankles that look like that? Thrive is so much more than weight, but my weight and the way I looked had such a huge impact in how I felt about myself, that's what I talk about the most. Anyway, my husband and I had driven to Branson, Missouri. If you've never been, you should go. Go to the Sight and Sound Museum. It's my favorite place. And I woke up one morning. Megan, I hadn't cried in so long before we talked earlier today. And I pulled the covers back and I looked down at my feet and I said, oh, honey, look. And I want to show you guys what I had. Do you see those ankles on the left?
They're tiny.
My ankles were gone and they've never come back. And I am so excited about that. But this was day 40. Day 40. And that was a long time to stick with something. And when Megan and I, when we were talking just a few minutes ago, trying to be prepared for the technology part of this, you asked me, what made you stick with it? Why did you stay with it? And it was just purely desperation, thinking this isn't all life has to be. Surely my golden years don't have to be miserable. I don't have to spend the rest of my life hating the girl in the mirror, hating the girl in the photos. In fact, Wade is getting kind of tired of me handing him my phone saying, here, honey, take my picture. You know, he kind of rolls his eyes like, okay. But so those are some of the big things for me. Being able to sleep better, being able to wake up, being able to just feel good about the skin that I'm in, feeling rested, I've never had the kind of energy. Did you see the Bewitched episode where she does her nose like this and then she cleans the house really, really fast?
That's elite. That's Thrive Elite.
My husband has not got that part of me yet. But I don't have that crash that I always had before.
And how much Dr. Pepper do you drink now, Peggy?
I have had a 12 pack at my parents' house for 2 months,
Yeah.
and I have 4 cans left. So I used to have headaches, I would say 28 out of 31 days a month, really just constant. And some of these things, I don't just think, I don't have that anymore until I have a headache out of the blue moon. It's like, where did that come from? I also used to, just for some reason, I'd tell Wade, I want to go cry. Oh, I'm just going to go to the room. Oh, I want to go cry. And he look at me like, what's wrong with you? And it's like, I don't know. And that doesn't happen anymore. And so those are just some of the things that, as I went back and read some of my old notes about some things that had happened to me using Thrive. And I'm going on probably about year 7 now. And it is the best thing that I have ever done for my health, ever. I've done a lot of stuff, a lot of it very unpleasant. We won't go into some nitty gritty, gruesome details. Yeah, some of it very unpleasant. The big deal was it didn't work. And this is the only thing that ever worked for me. So anyway, that is my Thrive story.
Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much, Peggy. I love your story because people are so quick to try something. And coming from my medical background, working in a doctor's office for so long, working in dental office for so long, for me it was an expectation of, yes, it is going to take longer than 2-3 days before you really start seeing the benefits, because it's like you go to the doctor, and I'm not making medical claims here, I'm just using an example, but they say like, hey, your cholesterol is high, I want you to be put on this medication. They don't tell you you're going to come back tomorrow, your numbers are going to be fixed and everything's going to be better. No, what do they tell you? They say take this for 2 months, take this for 3 months, and then let's reassess where you're at. So when it comes to Thrive, like, I always want that to be your mindset, because what I have is not a quick fix. What we share is not something that's going to fix all of your problems in a day. Like, sure, it may fix some. For me, I was personally a day one thriver. The first day I tried Thrive, I could have ran 20 miles straight and then still did all the things. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I have a husband. I have all the animals. And no, they don't really serve a purpose. I just love them.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a busy person, like, for me, the energy was huge. But back to the nutrition side, it's going to take longer than 2 or 3 days before you you're actually going to start seeing results. It was 3 months, 3 months in for me. I kind of had not stepped on the scale because I was not looking for weight loss. I honestly, I had given up. I had listened to everyone tell me that after you have a kid, you're never going to lose that weight. You're never going to be back in those size 4 pants. Like, it's gone, it's over. And I listened to them. And whew, I'm very careful to who I listen to now. I will say that. But 3 months in, something told me to hop on the scale because my pants were fitting really loose. I had dropped 22 pounds. 22 pounds in 3 and not, I didn't change anything. My diet, my exercise, like, I've always been an active person, but when I say I love pizza, I love pizza. I eat a lot less of it now, because now, especially right now, we're in a fitness competition, but like, it's a lifestyle change, but it's so simple.
Yeah.
It is so simple. When you start filling your nutritional gaps with all of the things, it comes together. It's like putting a puzzle together, and for so many years you've been missing a piece. And for me and for Peggy, day one for me, like, then day what, 90, and then day 40 for Peggy, like, we found our piece. It finally went into place, and that is why we are so passionate and why we love these products. It's not it's not for us. It's not about us. It's about watching someone's ankles get
Right.
smaller. It's about watching someone's headaches go away and then feel so good that they don't even pay attention to it. It's just about opening your eyes, remembering who you are, and realizing that there is so much more to life than feeling like crap and looking in the mirror and judging yourself.
Right.
So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up because I have to go pick up my kids or one of my kids from school. Yes, I have a 10-year-old. I'm 31 today, and I'm going to blast that because I have people all the time. I own a cleaning business as well, and I go to do quotes, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, she's 16." No, I'm 31. I'm a thriver.
That's right.
So let that be a testament to you. Like, if you're gonna try it, I highly urge you to go all in. And I want to throw this out there. I am running a promo right now for samples, and I think Peggy is too. So reach out to us if you want to see how simple it is. You're probably not going to feel it in day one, day two. You may, but you probably won't. But if you want to just see how simple it is to fit into your lifestyle, we do have samples available. If you need help placing an order, we both also do what I call VIP service. We can go in, make your account, put everything in your cart because we're familiar with the website, and then you can go in and edit it however you would like, or if you'd like to, we can send you a link and you can go in and do it yourself. We can walk you through that. Also, I keep throwing this in here about the business side, and okay, cool, like if you're not interested, you're not interested, but I know for me and my family, this is completely unrelated to this experience, but I got to go to the grocery store this morning and I didn't have to look at my bank account. And there's so many times in my life where I have had to put things back at the grocery store, and there's so many times that I've had to call and like move bills because we couldn't afford it. But like these bonuses right now, if you need help, reach out. Asking is free, and it may benefit you, it may not benefit you. It's completely free, so it's not going to hurt you. But if you're someone who's struggling and you're looking for a way out, whether it be your energy, your mental clarity, your weight, or whether it be finances, reach out to us. I highly urge you to do that because what we have that has worked so well in our lives can work so well for your life.
I,
Okay.
we,
Yeah.
we had talked about this too, Megan, is just how polar opposite we are as far as age, as far as activity level, as far as where we are in our stage of life. And we have both benefited from these products. And I think that is an amazing thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for everybody. It's literally for everybody. I carry around an empty bottle of multivitamins because when people are like, "What is that?" I'm like, "This is what it is, except for it works." We have 96 to 98 absorption rate versus the 2 to 3% vitamin that you can get over the counter. And the thing is like when you go and you have your labs drawn for your physical and you're low in vitamin B12 and you're low, and then you try to take the supplements and like you have this feeling of, oh, I have a vitamin deficiency, that's why I don't feel good. So you go and you get the vitamin, but the vitamin doesn't work, you still don't feel good. It's because you didn't absorb your vitamin. It's not because you did not correct your vitamin deficiency if you're not absorbing your vitamins. Man, I could rant about this all day. But seriously, I have to go pick up my kids. So Peggy, I love you. Thank you so much for doing this live with me. And if anyone has questions, please feel free to reach out. We are not sharks. We are not here to force you into anything. We're just here to show you the option. So happy Thursday, you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.